And somehow I know that the part of the journey towards enlightenment, it's really about, honestly, it's about letting go. It's about doing less and accomplishing more. It's about not struggling. It's about, in the Tao, Lao Tzu speaks about water all the time. Live like water. It's the softest substance in the world, and yet it's the strongest. It stays low. Practice radical humility. It goes from the high places all the way down to the low. Why is the ocean the strongest force on the universe? On our planet, rather, because it stays low. It lets the streams and rivers fight and work, but they all end up down here. Stay that way. Find God in nature. All of these kinds of things I learned and practiced. But the ego teaches us that who we are is not this divine being, that if we let it go and just guided but stepped aside and allowed. And when Sky was singing those songs and said, thank you when it came my time to go. Thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. Who am I to tell my own children that they should do what I want them to do when I never did any of that my entire life? And when she wanted to drop out of school and out of college at the University of Miami and pursue singing and go out, she said, Dad, I just can't listen to one more lecture on music theater. I want to sing. I want to write my own music. But she thought she was disappointing me. If you knew how much the tuition was there, you could know there was no being upset about that at all. No, I'm kidding. The idea that I should be imposing or telling her what to do. When Serena went and applied for law school and got in within a month or so, took the LSAT, got a high score, went over, got herself accepted to law school. And she was there for about 3 weeks. And she said, this is just something that I do not want to be doing. And she had a knowing, because I always knew that you not only have to experience what you don't want, you have to experience what you do want and what you don't want. You have to experience those things. I spent 4 years in the military knowing that this is not what I wanted to be, someone who took orders and dressed just like everybody else. There are other people who do these things, but not for me. And I understood that with her, and she sent me a text message, and I let it sit there for about 6 or 7 hours, and she was so worried that I was going to be disappointed because I remember helping her write her essay to get in. I said, you're not going to write the kind of essay that everybody else writes they want to get into law school. We're going to write an essay that's going to knock their socks off, And she got accepted. And she left, and I said, you leave with my blessing. You do what you know that you have to do. And the same with Tracy when she decided to leave, and so on. It's like practicing a kind of respect for a person's higher self, that this little being, Khalil Gibran put it this way, he said, your children are not your children. They are the products of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not for you. They come through you. None of my children ever saw me ask them for the report cards their whole life. It just wasn't a big deal to me. You're going to school. These are your grades. This is your life. I'm here to support you, guide you. But you don't have to get good grades because of me. My daughter Summers called me the other day. She said, I'm going to make you so proud next May because I'm going to graduate from college, and you never thought I would. I said, honey, that won't make me proud at all. I'm not interested in that whatsoever. If you want to graduate from college, it's your choice. I'll be there, and I love you. But things that make me proud are who you are, the being that you are. You don't have to satisfy me or fulfill me in any way. It's a hard lesson, but it's also one of, I have 8 children, and I'm close to every one of them. Love every one of them, and they love me. I feel it and know it in my bones every day. And it's because one of the reasons is that I do not live and fulfill my destiny and my dharma through them any more than I expect them to do it through me. I just don't go that way. The Tao says, do nothing and get everything done. Let go. Allow. The ego says, I have to do more. And there's a real irony in this. It's very hard to explain this to people, but you can get more done by doing less. That's one of the verses in the Tao that I worked on, and I swim every day in the ocean. Every day. Usually an hour a day, freestyle, in the open ocean. Or I do it at the pool, if I'm on the road. And I decided to see if I could swim by doing nothing. Just propel myself through the water, but take the effort out. Just let myself go through the water and just allow my body to move through the water the way it knows how to do. And I stopped working at it and stopped trying. I swam better, faster, less stress. It's one of those amazing things. I mean, I watch the really great athletes. I watch Michael Jordan. And I don't think he's out there doing what he does because he's trying so hard. It's like, and people will say to me, well, when you write or when you speak, you make it look so easy. It's because I repeat, before I get introduced for a talk like this, I repeat a line from A Course in Miracles. And this line says that if you knew who walked beside you at all times on this path that you have chosen, you could never experience fear or doubt again. And I don't deliver the talks. God gives all the talks, builds all the bridges, writes all the books, and I just allow it to flow through me.